All right, you ready?
I don't know what to say. We've done it 100 times.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same as usual.
Welcome to the Hoot and Holla podcast. I'm Candace, also known as Dabs of Candy on all social media. And to my left, my best friend, my co-host is
Whitney. Wit Sparkle Shine on all the social medias. I like how you hesitated with the left part.
Because
like
I did.
Oh, am I right?
I was like, I get
my left, am I right?
You know, I can't think that quickly. But anyway,
it happens.
If you're listening to this on your favorite podcast app, you can also watch this episode on YouTube at Hoot and Holla TV. You can catch us on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat if you like, at Hoot and Holla TV. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Ding ding.
I like that. That was nice.
That was good. You said I wasn't a good backup.
Look at you.
Look at that.
I mean, you learned quickly. I gave you one constructive criticism. You fixed it on the next line. Look at that.
I know.
Look at God. This episode is sponsored by road trips because this whole episode is about things that we discovered or found on recent road trips. So
because we notice everything.
Yeah. I love our road trips because it's funny. Like, we've noticed the most oddest things because we're also graphic designers. We notice like different signs
all
and
the signs,
things that we wouldn't do. It's like, that looks hideous. You can't read that.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't put those colors, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just randomness. But it's always a good time. So I mean, and we don't have to go far.
No.
Like, we literally what's Columbus? 30 minutes from here?
40, yeah, more like close to an hour from here.
30, 45 minutes. It doesn't matter. We can find any joy out there on the road. Any joy. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
You're kind of stumbling today. It's okay.
I haven't been drinking, I promise.
That's why I'm stumbling, because I have not had water in 24 hours. I need to drink more water. I've just been
You should probably do it, because it is hot as Hades.
I know.
Today. I don't know who pissed off the sun, but they sorry.
Yeah, for real. Man, all I did, I got up and I got ready and I went. It's my birthday, y'all.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
So I decided to treat myself. I'm gonna do like the preacher and keep talking over you while you're.
Yeah. It's your birthday. I guess I'll give you this.
So I decided I'm going to treat myself, and I basically live at the Dollar General on a good day anyway. So I just went down the road and I bought whatever I wanted. I looked like a kid in a candy store just buying. Like, I bought Kit Kats and energy drinks and chips and all the things. And just doing that and coming right back, like 10 miles down the road and back. When I got back, I was just drenched. And I'm like, I don't want to go to hell. I can't handle it. I'm not made for it.
This makes you rethink your life decisions.
It does.
It's that hot.
It
outside.
does. I'm not down for that.
If I'm selected, in the draft to go
to hell, they do a draft now. Ah, crap.
Possibly. Maybe there's a pulling of straws. I don't know. I don't plan on finding out. But if by happenstance I'm in the draft, you think they let me take my Yeti cup?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say no. I don't think you get to take a prize. Will you? You think they ever have? You think they ever have like a raffle for a little bit of relief down there?
Man, like a ice block.
Yeah,
for 2 minutes.
Yeah, because that's all it's gonna last. It better be a big one, like the size of this table. It's like you get 2 minutes with the ice block, and it's like, thank you.
Hell lottery.
And they do it just because they know if they give you a little bit of hope, it's going to be worse afterwards.
Fire bingo.
Musical chairs where the music never stops. You're just walking in circles for days. Oh my God. That's torture.
Yeah.
And that's the point.
So let's just try not to go. Yeah. Okay.
We could convert to Judaism.
Why that particularly?
They don't believe in hell.
They don't.
No Jesus, no hell. It's just
That's going to be really messed up if they find out differently.
for either.
Someone should
Either way.
Someone should tell them.
Well, not me.
I'm not going to.
But it sounds like a good time.
I guess. Anyway, but it just, it takes the horror story off the table for children.
Yeah. How you going to make them act right?
Exactly.
That's why Jewish mothers are the way they are.
How are they? I don't have any experience there.
It's
clearly
it's like a stereotype, may or may not be real, but how like Jewish mothers are all like up in their kids' business all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my mama.
Maybe your mom's Jewish.
I don't think so. I don't think she is.
We could be wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anyway, so something we noticed when we went to Huntsville and we went to this nice area. We went to Whole Foods for the first time and Trader Joe's. That was cool.
Yeah.
And
I had my first macaroon.
They were good.
Whatever.
They were great.
Expensive. But
they
were
were expensive.
They were
Yes.
great. It's like what, five for $10?
Yeah.
$6. I don't know. $12. I don't know how much it was.
6. Yeah, 6 for $10 or $11.
Yeah, that's it.
Expensive, but they were great.
That was delicious. I got the lemon. It was pretty good.
We went back and did it twice. But one thing we noticed in all of these areas, like these new areas where all this, the up and coming, the hot spots were, we were looking around and we were like, you know that you're in a fancy area when the stores are named after random objects.
Like 2 random objects.
Like, for example, these are real stores in Huntsville in the same area. And we were like, yeah, we're in the rich part of town.
Right.
First of all, Ivy and Oak. Have no idea what they sell.
No idea.
No idea.
What? Why would you confuse the people? Like, if I go to Dollar Tree, which, by the way, they just need to change the name.
They do.
They need to change. It's just call $1 and something. Or do something.
Dollar Tree 50.
Dollar Tree Plus. Maybe that's what it just Dollar Tree Plus. Just add a little plus sign. That would fix the problem.
Yeah.
That would fit. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just randomly go ahead. Sorry.
But you know what you're in for there. I have no idea what Ivy and Oak would sell. Is it a boutique?
Ivy and Oak.
Do they sell flower? Is it a flower shop?
Camping gear.
Camping gear. Like this sounds like a rash. Like poison ivy. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Poison ivy and poison oaks camping gear.
Yep. I like it. Definitely. All right. This one I think I got. Hand and Stone.
Okay. Let me guess what they sell there here. Hand and Stone. Sand, stone, cheese grater action. Hand and Stone. Pizza place.
No.
What is it? A spa?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a massage place. You know how they have the hot rocks they put on you? Hand and Stone.
It could still be fire pizza, like pizza
be.
stones and
hand and Stone.
Just saying, it could be a pizza place.
I
think they need to remake their business model.
Yeah.
If it's a spa, change it.
Yep. Yep.
It's better as a pizza place.
Yep.
What's the other one?
The next one I saw was called Bark and Barrel.
Bark and Barrel. I got this one.
This
one. Bark and Barrel. Pet supplies.
Dog training.
Is that what it is?
No.
Ah, dang it. I've not got one.
No. If
Ah.
I had not seen this place myself, I would not know what they do. They're a barbecue place.
That has
Bark
nothing to
from
do-
the tree, the barrel that they cook in, fancy barbecue. But see, what I'm picturing when I hear Bark and Barrel.
Why do rich people go ruin things that don't need to be ruined? Like, why did you have to make barbecue fancy? Bark and Barrel, clearly they train dogs. Clearly.
There's one in Tupelo. Brick and Spoon.
I forgot about that one.
I don't know what the brick is for. They're a brunch place.
I don't either.
Spoon makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Brick and Spoon. Let's see. What does that sound more like? Brick and Spoon. I don't get brunch.
Handmade utensil jewelry. You're bashing it with the brick to flatten
it's
it.
off-brand Pottery Barn.
Yeah.
Discount Pottery Barn.
I still have no clue. It's been there for years. I have no clue why the brick part.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, I mean, if they were doing
maybe it's because it's a brick and mortar building or something.
I guess
I don't know.
I don't know.
Still don't make no sense.
I don't know. I think that's the only one around us that has the weird
I think so.
2 names.
Yeah, I think so. What was the last one?
Oh, Bark and Barrel. I picture, like the dog Olympics. I don't know what they are. The competitions where they've got them jumping over stuff and running through stuff. That's what I think when I hear Bark and Barrel. That's
pet training. Yeah, that's what it should be. Not barbecue.
Not barbecue is not what comes to mind
at all.
The last one, and this is right down the road from Bark and Barrel, is called Cork and Crust.
Cork and Crust. Cork and Crust. So I know wine bottles have corks.
Mm-hmm.
Cork and Crust. Cork and Crust. Cork and Crust. Wine and, let me think like rich person.
Mm-hmm.
Wine and pizza.
Yep.
Yay!
Yep. Good job.
Yay.
There is another one around here. I don't know if it's in Tupelo. Board and Brush. But that makes sense.
Don't they do like paintings or something? Painting or something?
Yeah. They do like
Board and Brush.
They do like the door hangers and stuff, so they're painting on wood most of the time.
I mean, I give them an A for effort and trying to be, unique and cutting edge, but you're just confusing the people. I like, when I hear names, I want to know. Yeah, like, I want to get an idea in my head of what it is already.
Why not name your restaurant like Fork and Spoon?
At least I know it's a restaurant. I may not know what they sell.
Plate and napkin. Let's see. What would you name your liquor store?
My liquor store? Let's see.
100 proof and tripping.
100 proof and tripping. DUI.
DUI.
That's what I would name it. Don't that sound like a good time?
It does.
That sounds like a good time. They have a wide variety.
Yep.
You can get a DUI 3,000 ways.
Yep.
Just come here. We got what you need for your next trip to the county. So she noticed about the random names for upscale, uppity stores that make no sense. What I don't understand is why do they have signs and billboards on the side of the road and asking me random questions on my road trip?
Yeah.
Stuff like, got Jesus.
I've seen that one. Got Jesus.
Pregnant? Well, what if I am? Why is that your business?
I know, right? Why are you asking me personal questions?
Why are you asking me personal questions? I'm just trying to get the buckies. That's it.
Need a divorce?
Yeah. Exactly. Injured? I don't understand why this is your business. I don't get it. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. Questions? If I do, what do you want me to put on the side of the road and ask you?
Text me.
You're going to see somebody randomly up there is like, I need to know what to do. I said questions. It's like, do I stop at this particular spot and ask questions? I can't ask any questions until I see this billboard. That's it. You gotta wait here.
It's like, but I have questions and I just ask Google. Why did somebody pay for that billboard?
No, you don't ask Google. You ask the billboard, woman.
Oh, my bad.
What are you talking about? Anyway, tired. Do I, this is a rest stop?
I know, right?
I mean, this doesn't look
tired.
Like a Holiday Inn.
Have you tried cocaine?
I can't eat.
Have you tried amphetamines?
I can't eat and I can't sleep, but I got the cleanest house on the street.
Yeah.
Meth. That never gets old. That just never gets old. Yeah, so I don't understand like the random questions. I mean, they be sitting out in like open fields. They have them on billboards. And it's like, I'm driving. I have to circle back around to get the rest of the information.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I just need to make that a little better. You just gonna yawn in the middle of my talking, like I'm trying to get my TED talk, and you just gonna be interrupted.
I've held them in the whole time.
I mean, you think because it's your birthday, you just do what you want to do.
I'm getting old, man.
This is Hoot and Holla. This ain't just about you, woman.
My bad. My bad. I'd like to apologize if my actions have hurt anyone or offended anyone.
We'll release a press statement for you
Yeah, well,
later.
I'm gonna get canceled.
So, got a question. This is not really road trip related, but it, it's something to be discussed. Maybe do a road trip. So, people come out with movies, and then if it's received well, a lot of times they'll make a sequel or whatever. But there are some movies have more than just the sequel; they have like a series of them. So I want to know what series, what movie that has a series like that, that has more than one or two versions of it, could you watch no matter how many they release? There could be 132 of them, and you will still watch that 132.
I already know your
Second
answer.
one. Oh yeah, you know my answer.
I have several.
Okay, well, name them. Tell the people.
Anything related to Harry Potter, I'll watch. Like, even the spinoffs, the Beast and whatever things. Lord of the Rings, I've watched everything that's come out, prequels and all that junk.
Right.
Apparently Indiana Jones, somehow I keep getting wrangled into watching those. And as much as I'm gonna get hate for this, Star Wars, I've watched all the different series on Disney that they've added.
Yeah.
Like I've watched the Han Solo movie, I've watched the Mandalorian series, Boba Fett series, like all the different movies that came, like all of it.
Okay.
I just can't. I'll put it off for a while, but I'll eventually end up getting sucked
to me,
back
it's
in.
just like all your movies are about the same, like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter.
I like
they're about
stuff.
the same. Star Wars, all that.
Yep.
That's all along the same lines. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think you got some fans out there that
There's
likes
a lot
the same
of us.
thing,
Now, I'm not the type that's going to go wait at midnight for a book to drop or wait in line for 7 hours to get into a premiere of the movie.
Absolutely
I'll go watch.
not.
I'll watch it on my own time. I ain't worried about all that. I'm not that big of a fan.
No.
But I will eventually watch it.
So, the one, but I do have a couple others to add to the conversation. So, Fast and the Furious. I don't care how many buildings they jump off of. I don't care how many cars they wreck. I don't care how unrealistic and just not even possible things that they do with vehicles. I'm going to watch every single last one of them.
I saw a meme this week and I thought of you. Talking about they could have sent Vin Diesel after that submarine and he would have gone and got it.
And sure would have. Would have dropped the line and pulled it up with a helicopter.
There would have been a waterproof Charger going down.
Okay. Would have went and got it within 24 hours. Yes. So that one, and I like all the Mission Impossibles.
Okay, didn't know that one.
Yeah. And then the other one would be, and it just left me. Dadgummit.
Oh no, you know anything about it? Let me guess.
Squirrels.
I know a few movies with squirrels. I'm gonna do like Bert Kreischer and just start badly describing movies. As their titles.
Don't break my train of thought. I'm in deep thought right now. Hold on.
All right, I'm trying to guess.
So I said Fast and the Furious. Furious. It's an action movie. I know it is because that's like I'm kind of
do you know who's in it? Transporter?
No, I know what it is. Okay, so like all the Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Even though the ones with all the women.
The women, yeah.
Like it. Love it.
I've never watched the one with the women. I didn't make it past Ocean's 12.
Oh my gosh.
I need to watch. Was it
Are
good?
you a feminist?
Was it good?
Yes, it was.
Okay. I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters with the women's in it either. Was it good? Did you see it?
But see, I'm not big on Ghostbusters.
I like
it was
Ghostbusters.
okay.
I just never watched it. There are a lot of movies that are on my list that I just never took the time to watch. Like, I want to. If somebody brings it up, I'm like, dang, I've been meaning to watch that. And then I never do.
And there's a lot of great movies out right now.
Yeah.
There's a new... Oh, I know what it was because it's out now. John Wick. I like all those movies. Yes, there's a new John Wick out, and I know you ain't watched none of them.
I gotta watch them.
Man. Is it four? Is this the fourth one? I think this is the fourth one.
What's the one with dude from The Office, Jim from The Office? Is it
yeah, that one. Yep, that's a good time. That's a real good one.
Oh my God.
Yep, seen that one twice.
Why am I thinking Tom Clancy? That's not it. That's not it. That's what's in my head.
I like, you know what? I like The Bourne Identity. That's a good time.
Matt Damon's one of those actors whose head keeps growing, like John Travolta. You know the actors whose heads just keep getting bigger and bigger as they get older.
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm gonna have to go back and Google now and look at images.
Oh my God, him and John Travolta are probably some of the worst, where their heads just keep growing.
Never heard of such. I think you made that up.
Oh, let me Google.
You might be
Okay,
blind in your left and right eye.
All right, let me look up John Krasinski.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
Okay.
Krasinski movies.
Jumanji, Jurassic Park.
Tom Clancy. I was right. Jack Ryan. That
Oh,
series.
okay.
I want to watch that, and I haven't watched that either.
Yeah.
So I was on. Look at me.
I mean,
Okay.
and if you want to go like, Pixar, DreamWorks, Disney route, Shrek.
Yeah.
I watch all of them.
Yeah.
The first one though is the best one. You got to agree, right? The
Yeah.
first Shrek is the best one. My favorite scene, and you already know, is
Yep.
the interrogation with the gingerbread man. I love it. Lord Farquaad.
I do too.
Run, run, run as fast as you can. I'm the gingerbread man. You monster.
Monster. Look, if you Google John Travolta's head keeps getting bigger, there are so many articles about it.
Oh my
Look,
goodness.
I mean, look, compared, he has a small head there, and it just keeps getting bigger.
The
and
man
bigger.
gained weight. He got older.
I mean, his head just
I
keeps
mean,
getting gigantic.
because when you gain weight, things grow and implode.
It's huge. Leo DiCaprio, yep, him too.
They do get like fillers and stuff for cosmetic surgery and stuff. So
Some
maybe
dudes,
it is. I don't know.
Your nose and your ears never stops growing, and that's why a lot of old men have like big floppy ears and the big noses.
What?
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh my God! Yes,
Is there a shot to stop that? Because
I know, right?
I don't want things to get disproportioned.
Matt Damon.
I can't believe we're sitting
Head
there
keeps
looking
getting
up
bigger. Look, the things.
the growth of
Look
someone's
at his head now. Look at what he looks like now. Big old,
That is not him.
big old that. I don't
That
know.
is not him.
Big old fat head. I've seen him in like he was in the Thor movies.
Mhm.
You know, he plays an actor in
Yeah.
the last 2 Thor movies.
Right.
I'm like, that is not Matt Damon that I grew up with.
Now, speaking of like Thor,
Mhm.
I was
I'll
late.
watch every Marvel movie. Yeah.
I was late to the game, and I went and watched them chronological order, not the way that they were released, but the
Yeah.
way that it actually is in time.
yeah.
So I did that last year? Did I
Yeah.
do it last year? Yeah. And I love the Marvel series. I
gotta
love
do
all of them.
that, 'cause
I'm so
there's-
sad about the Avengers.
Being done.
I was like, it was just getting good. I was just getting involved.
I know.
By the way, brings me to a gripe that I have
Uh-huh.
with Thanos. You ruined the whole world because there was a shortage in food. Who gonna eat it now? Who's gonna enjoy it? You killed everybody. Congratulations.
Oh
You
my
solved
God.
nothing.
Oh my God. My kids watch.
Makes no sense.
My kids watch this guy on YouTube, and I hate that I can't, give him credit because I cannot remember the guy's name.
Yeah.
But
Somebody knows.
but it's something the assistant, and he makes these animated videos, and one of them is the assistant calling out Thanos about like you thought you were solving world hunger, but all you did was interrupt the supply chain and demand
Right.
chain supply. Did I say that backwards? Supply
Chain.
chain of
Supply and demand.
supply and demand
And
chain.
then just supply chain. Demand
Did
of
we
a
just
chain
make
of a
something
supply.
new? Y'all know
or
what I mean.
The way things work. Let's just simplify it. The way stuff work.
But if half of the population just randomly disappeared,
Right.
you just lost truck drivers, boat captains. I nearly said boat drivers. I got it right. Train conductors.
Yeah.
Sure.
Those guys.
All the things. Planes are falling out of the sky. Trucks are farmers are dying. Hell, we just lost half our crops because you killed farmers.
But at the same time, it's like being stood up on a date. We have all this great food, but nobody shows up to dinner because they're dead.
It's terrible.
This is a horrible plan. Someone should have talked him out of this.
Terrible.
So he was a douche too, man. I ain't like
Yeah,
him.
it was.
You beat up on him like that, man. You don't touch Iron Man like that.
Nope.
I like Iron Man too.
I do too. He's
I
such
like
a smart aleck. I like it.
Yeah, I like his movies as well.
Yeah. His are the
think-
greatest.
I don't know which one's my favorite. Which one would be your favorite of all the Iron Man? It's 3 of them, right?
Yeah. The third one, not so much.
think the second one was probably
Second was pretty good.
I think the second one was the best for me. Yeah.
My art teacher in college kind of ruined the first one for me because all right, so before I even saw the movie, it had just come out and we had just started the first semester I was there, and he was like, so my motto for this year is going to be get out of the cave. And all of us are like, what's he talking about? And then he's like, tells the whole story of Iron Man being in the cave and how he built the thing and saved himself and escaped from the cave. And you've got to think outside of the box. You got to get out of the cave. So the whole year, you're almost there. You just got to get out of the cave. And I'm like, oh my God.
It's like, I hate this movie now.
Yes. So when I actually watched the movie, I'm like,
right.
Over it. No, it was a good movie. It's pretty good. I want to know why old dude, Stan Lee, named the woman Pepper Potts. Who named somebody Pepper Potts? It's like naming somebody Salt Shaker. I'm like, what is I don't know. I don't get it.
Maybe there was like a draw of names. It's like, okay, whatever two you pick, that's it. Pepper. Okay, we can work with that, Pepper.
That's
all right.
different.
All right, here's the bowl for the last names. Go ahead and pick. We're going somewhere. Potts.
Alliteration. I like it.
Perfect. Perfect.
I
I guarantee it's kind of like the store names. It's like it's the same thing. That could be one of the stores. Pepper Potts.
Ivy Oaks. Leather and lace. I do like though how they played it where, you know, she became like the female Iron Man.
Yeah.
And then I do like how they made Natalie Portman become like the female Thor.
Yeah.
That was cool. Those two
I liked her.
were cool. Yeah.
She was cool.
I got really excited when I saw her, like the hammer come flying, and he's like, "Whoa!"
He was like,
and then I'm like, "Yeah!"
You're the only one. I'm the only one that's supposed to be able to do that.
And she's like dressed like him and everything.
Right.
I'm like, "Yeah!" That movie was so corny, but it was cute. It was funny.
Right.
How he keeps talking to Milner, his hammer, and he's like, "I've just missed you." And then his other new hammer is like peeking around the corner.
Right. Before I watched the series, you told me to watch, or you not made me watch, but we had it on at the shop. Loving what was it? Thor
Ragnarok.
Yeah,
the
Loving
Thor hadn't come in. Thunder. Yeah.
It hadn't come in, which wouldn't be great, by the way.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but
it
was okay.
There
were parts of it, but as a whole,
it was kind of corny overall.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
but Ragnarok. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, funny. I can't remember the rock guy's name, but I will never forget when Thor's asking him, like, why are you here? Why are you locked up? And he's like, well, I'd staged a rebellion, but I didn't print enough flyers, and only my mom and dad came. And it's like,
so I'm thinking, like, how many flyers did you make if only 2 people came? That's it.
Like, I handed out 25 flyers and 2 people showed up, and we rebelled.
It's like, heck of a meeting you got here, guys.
And then when he goes to fight Hulk, and he's like, oh, I know this guy.
Right.
We're friends. And it's like, bam, bam, bam.
Right. I never understood, though, about Hulk, like, what happened for where he couldn't transform
back into Bruce.
Right.
I don't remember.
Or vice versa, because he was having trouble staying as Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, because when on Doctor Strange, like, he couldn't. He's like, you know, he's talking all his junk and he's expecting him to become Hulk, and it's just not happening. It's like jump in here, buddy. You know?
And then one of the last ones, he was kind of that in between. He had kind of figured out a happy
Maybe he was
medium.
just like in a conflict of like,
he
I
was
don't
like
want to be
the Hulk wearing a sweater vest and glasses.
Yeah, I just didn't understand. I didn't get like how that happened or what was going on with his character to make that, anyway.
But I've missed stuff. Like, I need to watch there's 5 or 6 of them I need to watch that have come out recently that I haven't, but I want to watch them in order, and I made it up to like Ragnarok, and then I've got to keep going from there.
Right.
Watching it in order.
I suggest that, though, if anybody is into the Marvel movies, like, watch it in chronological order. If you've never watched one like I hadn't at that time before I started that, it did help to watch them in that order because everything made sense. People that have been watching Marvel movies for, longer than I had, they probably could have kept up with it. But I like watching it in order because it helps everything to make sense to me.
And always keep watching
past the credits.
Yep. Because there's little tidbits that add back up later. It's cool.
Man, I was very sad when, Thanos killed the blue dude. What's his name? With the one, he had the stone in his head. I don't remember. Anyway.
I'm drawing a blank.
We should Google that.
Yes, I can see his face. I know that he was Iron Man's assistant's voice. I cannot. Oh my God.
He was
Vision.
That's what it was.
Vision.
Yeah.
I had to think. I was like, WandaVision.
Yeah, Vision. Yeah, I hated that. I was so sad.
I know.
I was like, he was so nice.
Don't Disney have them on Disney Plus in chronological?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, on
do
Disney Plus, they do have them. I mean, they have them in like the different, was it phases that they like released them, and then the way that they actually released them, and then they have them in the chronological order in the way things actually happen. So yeah, that's the way I suggest doing that.
What have you been watching that you would suggest this week?
What have I watched?
I started watching. Well, The Bear came back out. I think it came out Friday. I finished it today. Love The Bear on Hulu. Have you watched it?
What is The Bear?
It's about a restaurant, and the bear is the nickname of the dude. His brother owned the restaurant. It's like this beef place in Chicago, kind of a greasy spoon type place. And he had gone to school. The bear had gone to school for fine dining. Like he had a Michelin star. Like he went to the finest dining places as a sous chef and stuff. Cool. And his brother died. His brother killed himself. And he inherited this greasy spoon. So now he's got to make it something. Cool. And it is chaos, but it is awesome.
Let's see. I'm looking back at my list here. Oh, The Extraction 2 came out. That movie's really good. I don't know if you've seen
Extraction. What's it on?
It's on Netflix.
I need to look that one up.
One thing I did watch was hold on, I'm trying to find it, guys. I'm sorry.
I started on Apple TV, The Therapist Next Door. Yeah. It's got Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd in it. And it is strange. I've only made it 4 episodes in. It looks good though.
If you're into cooking stuff, Barbecue Showdown.
I watched the first season and I was just told the second season just came out.
I watched the second season. I didn't watch the first season. It was really good because I mean it's like I personally have been on a mission to like perfect my grilling.
Yeah.
And like I always have trouble getting my charcoal right.
Yeah.
And I actually did it not perfect, but a heck of a lot better than it was.
On Mother's Day?
On
or Father's Day?
No.
You grill?
No, I don't know when it was. Anyway, I think it was before Mother's Day. But anyway, so I was really like stoked and proud of myself because I always either put too much charcoal or I'm not letting it get up to temperature and I put too much lighter fluid and then the juices get to dripping down and then I have flare-ups and stuff.
Yeah.
But I actually didn't have any flare-ups. It, I did better with, not using too much charcoal.
Yeah.
So I was really happy about that. But they're doing all kinds of things. And there's this one guy on here. It's a black guy on there. Whenever he cooks his, whatever the challenge is, he always cooks a dessert. The man can just throw down.
Yeah. I need to watch this new season.
His desserts looked as good as his food and stuff. And it was like, it's really good.
The first season I watched was cool. And I learned a lot about like sausages and stuff because they had them cook. Like they would have them do some kind of challenge, like an old school way of cooking, like pit barbecue, where the holes in the ground and you're and all this stuff.
Yeah, and they basically do it. I guess they probably do similar challenges, maybe like the similar cooking styles, maybe just different meats or whatever. But they do have one with the sausage or whatever, and that same guy was doing a sausage, and it was like. Sausages has kind of been everybody's like
downfall
on things. It's like so for you to take that on was like brave,
ballsy,
and so yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what happened, but
I'm gonna start that when we get back from supper tonight.
Yeah, but it's really good. It's really good. I mean, you do learn some different things, like, because they even like give you like, you know, how things cook and stuff. So it's more of an explanation of how certain meats do on the grill, and you know, like one challenge was like you got to do it like a barbecue competition style. So we're looking at the bark color and all of these other fancy terms that we don't know anything about if we're not in that world.
Bark and barrel.
Yeah. There it is.
We just got it.
Yeah.
We got. Look at you. Full circle.
Full circle. There it is. There it is. Thank you, guys.
You solved the mystery.
Do I win something?
I'll buy you something to eat.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
I'm good. Okay. But it's really cool. I like that one.
One more and then we'll be done.
Okay.
I watch, if you like whodunit type mystery detective
I do.
TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cool one on Peacock, and it's got, y'all forgive me, I don't know her name, but if you watched Orange is the New Black, you'll know who I'm talking about. Lion hair lesbian chick. Can't think of her name. I'll show you in a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she has her own storyline going on, but she's basically she's on the run from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And she has this thing that she's always had since she can remember, where if she hears anybody say anything, she knows if they're lying or not. She's like a human lie detector.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If they're like, yeah, I had eggs for breakfast, she'll say bull crap under her breath, because she's like, I heard that and I knew it was a lie.
Yeah.
And so she's on the run from basically gangsters and the 5 families and all this, because she got in trouble with poker and stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, her name is Charlie Cale, and every episode she's on the run and she's realized, like, I got to do something to make money to keep going. So she'll find a job for like a week somewhere, a few days somewhere, to make cash on the side so she can afford gas and food and stuff. And everywhere she stops, she ends up like kind of accidentally finding, like, death finds her somehow.
You're right.
And she ends up like solving these mysteries. But it's cool because she can't just go call the cops, and she's not a detective. And the way that they work it all together is really cool. So if you like that kind of thing, it's really good.
Okay.
You need to check that out.
Awesome.
On Peacock, called Poker Face is the name of it.
All right. So we gave y'all some great suggestions on movies. If y'all want to, check those out, we got 4th of July coming up. So, maybe, start watching some of these, with your family on 4th of July. This was very random episode.
We hadn't had our lives together. So we just hope y'all enjoy our stupidity and randomness. And
we try to put it together and make it something. Yeah. It may be like a Mr. Potato Head and you got an ear over here, but it still has both ears. And that's
Mr. Potato Head podcast. All right.
It still has both ears.
That's
and
what
you have to look at the bright side.
That's what we'll start calling these episodes at the beginning. We'll just tell you this is a Potato Head podcast today. We are where we are.
I like what you
I like what
you're stepping in right there. I like that.
I do too.
All right. So that's it for us. We'll see y'all next week. Oh, just one note that we just released last episode our best of funniest moments of
a recap
of the episodes
so far
that we've done already.
It was
funny.
I
want to put together like the stuff y'all don't see, because a lot of funny things happen.
We record
off
a lot
camera
before we edit.
Most times I just cut the camera on and we sit here and talk 10 15 minutes before and after. Sometimes it's been longer than that. And so there's things that you're just not aware of
that you will enjoy.
A lot of shenanigans. I might let y'all see that. We'll see.
It's gonna be fun.
We appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see y'all next time.
Holla, y'all.